Hi, so this video is going to be me applying makeup. It's not going to be perfect because I'm still learning the tricks and stuff like that to editing, but I was inspired to do this kind of look because one, fall is coming up, my favorite season. I'm so obsessed, and really because I went to CVS and I found the Milani Bella Eyes gel powder eyeshadow. Wow, I'm really surprised I was able to say that without messing up. But anyway, I was really excited to find these, and I only purchased two, but I do want to go back and get more. I had seen so many like swatch videos and stuff like that, and I already kind of had an idea what I wanted to get, but I was really surprised that a couple of those shades were in stock. There was a handful that was out of stock though. But the two that I got is Bella Ivory #1, which is a satin matte finish, and then this one is Bella Mandarin, which in my opinion is the star of the show in this one, just because you can really see that orange popping through, and I just really like it. It's kind of like when it goes on my lid, you'll see, but it kind of goes on like a pastel type orange, but in here it kind of looks like a pastel pumpkin-y type orange, which I actually really like that, and I think that's why it kind of inspired me to do this kind of fall type look. I'm actually really happy because I'm attracted to these types of colors anyway, but I'm filming the intro like this and I filmed the outro like this, so you'll see me twice doing this. So yeah, I hope you really like this video, and let's get on to the makeup. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes with the NYX HD eyeshadow base. So I primed my eyes with this. I filled in my brows with a couple of shades from the Maybelline The Nudes palette, and the shades that I used was this light brown shade, and then to define and add a little bit more color to them, like darker color, I used this one. So I used both of those shades together with my Smashbox #12 brush, which is just like an angled eyebrow brush or an eyeliner brush, and then I set them, my brows, with the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel, and then I'm going to apply some baby lips to my lips to moisturize them. And also I just want to go over to everything that I did to my face before I started filming. This is the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. I bought this before my trip, and I'm still like trying it out, but I spray 2 spritzes on my face before I apply my makeup. Bella Ivory #1, and then Bella Mandarin, which is, it seems like that's like the cult favorite of all of the Bella Eyes. I've seen like a few people say that this is their favorite shade. So this is Bella Mandarin, and this is #27, and both of them are satin matte finishes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a fluffy blending brush. This is just a Hello Kitty set brush that I got from Sephora, and it's like one of my favorite blending brushes because it's super fluffy and tapered. And I'm gonna go into the Bella Mandarin shade. Ooh, it kicks up a lot of powder. I actually wasn't expecting that. I did swatch them before this video, but this is my first time applying them on my eyes. So as you can see, I just sloppily popped it into my crease. Really liking this so far. And now I'm going to take a flat shader brush and put Bella Ivory all over my lid. This one kicks up a bit of powder as well. That doesn't really bother me because I'm used to that actually happening with my Kat Von D eyeshadows, and those shadows are so beautiful, but they do kick up a lot of powder. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this at least on the first half, because I do want to deepen it up and make it not necessarily a smoky eye, but just deeper than just like a pastel type look. So I'm going to go ahead and put it all over the first half of the eye. Ooh, really pretty. I was actually looking at getting the Bella Chiffon shade as well, but I just ended up getting this one. This one was actually the Bella Ivory and the Bella Mandarin were actually the only ones left of those colors, so I got the last one of each shade, well, on the display anyway. They could have had more in the back, but and I paid, well, they were retailed at $4.69 a piece, I think, at CVS, but I had a coupon, so I was able to get 25% off my whole order. So I don't know, I bought only 2 of them, so however much that would have been. But okay, so not crazy powerful shimmery or anything, but I mean, it's obvious that it's on my eyes. That slight sheen is still there because it is a satin matte. So it's, again, it's not like shimmer, but it's not like it's straight up matte either. And honestly, you could even use this Bella Ivory shade as like a highlighter type thing too, because it is so light. So you could use it at, on the inner corner as an inner corner highlight, as a brow bone highlight. Honestly, I've even heard some people using these shadows as a cheek highlight as well. It just depends on how well you sheer it out, I guess. But it is a pretty kind of sheer color as it is, so I can definitely see you blending it out to a really pretty highlight. So that's what it looks like with Bella Mandarin in the crease and Bella Ivory on the lid. I like how well my brush is picking up the color, because sometimes when you swatch something and it can look really pretty on the finger swatches and the hand swatches, but when you go to put it on your eye with a brush, it just does not work the same. I've seen quite a few people, they say that they prefer to use these shadows with their fingers, but so far I'm having no problems using them with my regular brush. So I'm just touching up the Bella Mandarin shade. Again, just softly kind of putting it in the crease. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's the second row, the light brown shade all the way to the right. I'm going to take that on this Avon Rounded Shadow Crease brush and then just tap it off and then start to darken the outer half of the crease. Not going all the way in like we did with Bella Mandarin, but because I really want that orange shade to come through. So that light brown just kind of added a subtle depth to the eye. Nothing crazy to where it's like, whoa, she's got brown eyeshadow on, but really just wanted to deepen up that outer half. That way it just added more dimension to the eye. So now I'm going to be taking this pencil brush. This is actually from the brand War Paint Beauty, which used to be sold at Hot Topic. Honestly, you still might find a few things there. But anyways, I just think this is a really cute brush because it's got white bristles, but it's dyed purple on the end, and I got it in like a brush trio type set. But anyways, I'm going to be taking this and I'm going to be dipping into here. It's a little bit of a darker brown shade and it's cool toned. I'm going to be dipping into that and then tapping off the excess and then working that into the very outer V, but ever so slightly, because again, I really want that Bella Mandarin shade to pop. Okay, so I added that darker brown into the outer V, and I just realized this look kind of looks very similar to the Summer Subtle Eye look that I posted. However, the difference is that I am having the orange pop out a little bit more than I did the corally peachy type shade in the last one, and also the focus on that one was mainly like the hot pink color, but I like it because I'm really liking this shade. When I see shades like this, it reminds me of autumn because I think of like a pumpkin-y orange shade, and along with pumpkin-y oranges I think of browns and just deep burgundies and stuff like that, because fall is my favorite season and this just seems like a really nice neutral fall look to me. Fall is like coming up, so maybe I'll call this a fall look, I don't know. But I just really was dying to try these out when I saw them. And then for the eyeliner, I was actually going to use the Jordana Fabuliner in black. But I thought about it for a minute and I was like, no, I want a dark brown. But do I even have dark brown eyeliner? And I was like, yes, I do. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. And I specifically remember it saying on the website when I ordered it that you can not only use it as a brow shade, but you can also use it as eyeliner. And I remember I've used it as eyeliner before. I just completely forget about it because sometimes you just think that one product is good for like one purpose, but then you're like, no, you can use it for so many other things. So I'm actually going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and I'm going to be using my Real Techniques fine liner brush. So that's my wing with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. It's not perfect and it's not pointed at all, but I am going to go back in after it dries with a Q-tip and clean it up. This up, and then I'm going to put some on the tip of it and then clean up the point of my liner. That way it looks more sharp and precise. I'm going to take a large flat shader brush. This is from 100% Pure. This is just my preferred brush for getting up underneath my brow bone and laying a color flat. I'm basically going to be taking this matte cream shade right there, and I'm going to be placing that on my brow bone. And then to tightline, I'm going to be using this Kat Von D autograph pencil in Immortal Love, and that's a swatch of it right there. It's just a nice dark brown, matte dark brown eyeliner, and it came with a set of a bunch of Kat Von D autograph pencils. I love this set. I got it for Christmas one year. Oh my gosh, I'm getting washed out like crazy. And then to place on my waterline, I'm actually going to use the Dip Brow again. I know a lot of people are not fans of putting gel liner on their waterline. I've done it a time or two. If it's not like expired or like nasty and crumbly and, or chunky and stuff like that, I think it's perfectly safe to put it on your waterline, especially since gel liners are actually really nice to put in your waterline to last quite a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and take what I used as my liner. As you can see, I've hacked it up a lot. That's just because I really like this product, so I'm going to go ahead and take it and put it on my waterline. I don't want to include filming putting the gel liner on my waterline just in case that grosses anyone out. But then I'm also going to take a dark matte brown color, this one right here, in my Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral palette. I'm actually going to set it because a lot of people, when they put black gel liner on their waterline, they like to set it with a black eyeshadow. If you are a contact lens wearer, I would just advise you to be really careful with setting your gel liner on your waterline with a powder, just because I notice that half the time when I do that, it ends up transferring onto my eyeball, and I've never worn contact lenses before. I mean, I've had circle lenses, but never with like makeup on. So I can't tell you if that will stain your contacts or not. Now to add some mascara, I'm going to be using the Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara just because I really like the natural, well, not super natural, but like really fluffy type of looking eyelashes that it gives me. This is with one coat of the Tarte mascara. I just really like how much it opens up my eyes, and I think it's perfect for this look because it doesn't give the illusion of having like dramatic falsies on, but at the same time it doesn't do so little that it's not noticeable, because no mascara on, obviously you can tell a difference. And this is probably one of my favorite mascaras at the moment, just because it does give that kind of natural fluffy eyelash look. Now taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light, I'm going to be placing this underneath my eyes and blending it out with my fingers. Now to diffuse that little bit of orangey salmon undertone, I'm going to be using a little bit of the Dream Pure BB Cream 8-in-1 Beauty Balm. This is in the light sheer tint, and even though up on camera it may not seem like it's too orangey yellow or anything like that, that's just because the light is washing me out just a tad. But I am going to take just a teeny bit of this and I'm going to put it a little bit lower and diffuse that color so it gradually goes into my skin tone, because I am not wearing a foundation or a BB cream all over my face. So to get rid of like any rough edges that the orangey tone might be making me look, I'm going to be using this. And like I've said before, this Dream Pure BB cream kind of acts like a brightener, not necessarily a highlighter, but just brightens the area. And it's got more of a pinky undertone, so it cancels out any like discoloration that I've got going on, and it blends so easily too. So I highly recommend this. I know that is obviously not going to work for everybody, but if you didn't like the Dream Fresh BB cream and you're looking for a new one, I really recommend this one because it just diffuses that orange salmon-y color and just gradually turns into my skin tone. It cancels out any weird discoloration I've got on, blends really nicely, and it's a drugstore item, so it's not going to be super duper expensive. I'm excited for this product as well. It's the Tarte Cheek Stain, and since it's a mini baby size, it's actually because it was a point perk at Sephora. I bought a lip product and I was looking through their 100 point perks that they had when I was at checkout, and I was like, yeah, actually I want to try that because I know a lot of people talk about these. Also, it's pretty expensive. I think it's $33 for one of these, or $30, something like that. So obviously I'm going to try that product out before I buy it. But this particular shade is in the shade Flush, and it's like it looks very scary and intimidating. It looks like a really deep berry color. And I would say it's berry, but it's not as deep as it's looking inside the tube. Believe me, because when I looked at it, I was like, whoa. And then I smelled it. It smells like a fruity cocktail. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but basically just on the back it says T5 Superfruit Complex. Use your fingers, a sponge, or direct application. Did you see that? I'm sorry. Direct application, smile and dab cheek stain on the apples of your cheeks, blending as you go from your cheekbones up to your temple. So the way I've been doing it is I have been applying it straight on my face from the tube. So what I'll do is this. I'll sit there and dab like that. And I know that looks like, well, I don't know. Camera's kind of washing me out. But I know that looks like it would be a lot. But actually, because of Emily Noel 83, and I love her recommendations, everything I've ever tried that she recommends, I absolutely love. But this is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. She says she loves this for cream products, and I see why. It's really pretty at diffusing the color, and it just creates a really pretty, just pinched kind of look. And I've also used it with, don't tell me I can't find it now, but I've also used it with, oh, here it is, the NYX Rouge Cream Blush in Natural. Sorry that I was out of focus, but anyway, so this is the Rouge Cream Blush in Natural, and that definitely creates a naturally pinched look, but I just really like this, and I think I'm going to be even more in love with it as the colder weather comes through for like winter and stuff, because I love the deep berry type colors and like rosy cheeks and stuff like that during the fall. If you can't already tell with the way I'm talking about it, I'm super passionate about autumn. Also, my birthday is in November, and November is my favorite month. Not because of my birthday, but because I just absolutely love the weather that comes with October and November. So I love everything about fall. I love the weather. I love Halloween. I love the crisp air. I love the changing of the leaves. I love pumpkins, pumpkin everything. Pumpkin drinks, pumpkin smells, just everything. I love the candles that Bath & Body Works comes out with. By the way, I know this isn't like a chit chat get ready with me, but I just have to say that I am so excited because I'm gonna get my ass over to Bath & Body Works and buy up like all the candles, because I don't know if anybody else is this way, but I have a pumpkin apple candle. It's the 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works, and I've had it ever since they came out last year. And I have been so scared to use it up and light it ever since I bought it, because I only bought one, and it smells so good. I'm not trying to like run out of it before I know I'm able to buy it again. I don't know if they release the pumpkin apple scent again, but if they do, I'm definitely getting a couple of them. That way I'll have some throughout the rest of the year, so that when this time of year comes back around again, I won't have to worry about using them up. And then for my lips to finish off, I'm going to be using as a lip liner the Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in East End Snob. Going to line around my lips and then kind of like fade it in. That's what it looks like with just the lip liner on. And then I'm going to be filling it in with MAC's Angel. So yeah, that is the finished look. I really like the way that it turned out. Honestly, I went into this kind of just like Not expecting how I would really like it, but I'm really happy with the finished product. I think it really does remind me of like a pumpkin-y fall color, and then paired with this lip is just really pretty, although I've been obsessed with this lip combo anyway. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully this gives you an idea of really pretty fall looks, because fall is coming up sooner than you know it. Back to school, all that other stuff. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.